Hey buddies, it's Will of DAGames and welcome to a brand new approach on DAGames. It has been a fucking long time since I've done anything like this. It's usually just been procrastination and depression and my suffering. But if any of you have followed us on social media, on Twitter, albeit Facebook or Twitch, or just anywhere where I've been talking, surprisingly enough, it's become a large question from the community. Where are the Let's Plays? Well, I'm here to tell you how we're going to be formatting those in the future. See, I tried doing the whole daily upload thing, but it just doesn't seem to be working. It either takes too long or I'm just not in it to do daily uploads. We realize we're a channel where people like to savor the moment, and we'd rather do that and condense at the same time whilst giving you all the same stuff. So how are we gonna do this? We're gonna turn it into a weekly thing! Not only that, but we're gonna be exploring like 3 different games in those episodes to the span of 21 minutes. It should feel very much like you would watch a TV show. Not only that, but we have actually now got new color schemes. If you've noticed the YouTube layout, we've got purple and green pretty much sorted out. And that just doesn't apply to YouTube as a whole. We've also got lighting in this room. I actually wanted to test with you guys to see which ones you really liked and put down in the comments below, or I make it a straw poll. Go into the straw poll and vote for the best option, which one you guys think. So you've either got this option or how about this one? A little more purple, a little more pizzazz than that lie. Or going for a more purple approach from me and having the green background as a whole. Personally, I'm all for this color, but it's up to you guys really. The first one, second one, or third one, put in the straw poll, that's how we're gonna do it. The first episode, we're hoping to take on some horror games. Now, it's not the cliche indie titles a lot of people are thinking of. This is another thing I really wanted to cover. For most of the time we've been on DAGames, we've had several of the community guide us in what games we should play. However, I don't feel as though that's how games should be played. I feel as though as a content creator myself, not a YouTuber, don't get those mixed up. I feel as a content creator that I should be allowed to play the games that I want to play and make the music that I want to do. Speaking of music, Heart of an Artist's album will be talked about real soon, and Warren 8 as well. So while we are going to include something FNAF fan game oriented, probably Fredbear and Friends because that's the thing that people have been wanting, a sequel, but we'll also be focusing on the Resident Evil 7 DLC, Not a Hero. That's a game that I've been really wanting to play for a fuck ton of time, but of course it's also a game that I chose. Also, the community has asked for SCP Containment Breach. Ask and I shall receive. Let's just say I have given it a shot and I don't like it. It's scary as fuck, help. But the aim for each episode is to have like a little section where I'm trying to catch a specific specimen. The aim is to have one specimen captured for each episode that comes out. I don't know when these episodes are going to come out, either the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, but as far as Friday goes, DAGames Animated is taking the helm of that. Whatever happens with that in the future, we'll let you know, of course. Onwards to music, though, we're doing Heart of an Artist. As you've noticed, we're not really releasing as many game-related songs as opposed to original songs. The reason being is because I'm going through quite a lot at the moment, and I feel as though I can only really write a part of my life at the moment. As everybody knows, if you don't know, then I will educate you gladly, that whenever I make a song, I don't start from the game and then make a song based on it. I always write songs as originals first. If I happen to find a game afterwards, then there we go. For example, there's the new song that we released as a preview, Why Do We Hold? Originally, that was supposed to just be on its own, but I did have a few speculations maybe it could fit either Shadow of the Colossus or God of War. So now you see how my writing process works. I've been more so writing for original pieces because a lot of people have been wanting the Heart of an Artist album out as soon as possible, just to have the whole grand splam fucking glore. Also, it seems to me that people prefer the original songs over the game-related ones because they have a little more heart to them. I mean, it's implied in the freaking title. But as far as Heart of an Artist, you've seen the Eye cover. A lot of people have been referencing Breaking Benjamin. I'd like to clamp down and say no, they are not the inspiration. If you know DAGames as a whole, if you know my creations back way when Onyx Colony existed, we used to always have the eye as a symbol. It's like the Eye of the Storm or the Eye of the Beholder. There was always an eye in the album. And so we wanted to continue that tradition going forward. I mean, it might not be Onyx Colony, but it's still written by myself, so I figured the eye is a symbolic thing. More to the point, I have been writing so far as to try and make a second original album, but that's not even thought about yet. I wouldn't even think about that. That's just something I wanted to put out there. As far as when Heart of the Artist is released, we're hoping to release it in the second quarter or the second third of 2018. Throughout those spans of time, I'm not sure. We've got 3 songs left to write after the 2 that are going to be released. Lost Now Found and Why Do We Hold? I don't know what they're going to be about yet. Currently my life's going peachy right now, so writing is a bit of a farce. So as far as when the Bendy Chapter 3 song comes out, I don't fucking know. Because as you know, with Brothers in Arms, we spent a lot of time working on that lyric video, and we hope to work just as hard with this next lyric video as well. And no, it's not going to be called Sent From Above. I've said this like in like 3 different videos and people still don't understand. Also, I'd like to just clarify something. I don't appreciate when people think I've made a cancelled song and then they go and take the melody for themselves to experiment on. That is still not their property, that is mine. At the same token, they're never usually cancelled, they're put on a shelf to be repurposed for later. For example, the Torbjorn song that was supposed to be out, that was never cancelled, that was repurposed for, ironically enough, Kings and Queens. I Will Not Be Moved was supposed to be an original Onyx Colony song, 7 years later came back onto the shelf, I Will Not Be Moved. The Walking Dead song, that's no longer cancelled, that's repurposed into another original song that we're doing. So as you can see, we never cancel our stuff, we just put them on the shelf for later. So we really appreciate it if people stopped taking those cancelled things and trying to work on top of it, because it's not their song to take. Ideally, we are still a company, and ergo, it is our property, so stop stealing. I wouldn't steal your stuff. Maybe assets for thumbnails, but that's fair use. Come on, don't be dick. Don't be big dick. Small dick, maybe. I can tolerate that. Not a big dick. And people have become more affiliated with Warnade. If anybody knows what Warnade is, that is my solo channel. Think of DAGames as like a whole group of people. Yes, I'm still the main guy, but we have a whole roster of people working together as a team, and it's fairly indie based. Meanwhile, Warnade is my savage sanctuary. It's a place where I go to let go of my venting and also just have a lot of fun playing multiplayer games like Fortnite and PUBG and all that stuff. If you guys are interested in that, head over to twitch.tv/WarnadeOfficial. The links will be in the description down below. Don't know when the schedule will be, and we're going to make one ASAP so that we can get you guys familiar with it. As far as streaming on DAGames, we are actually planning on working around Warnade, so one day's Warnade, one DAGames, then next Warnade, one DAGames. But ultimately what we want to do is that's our replacement for our daily uploads, is streams. While we want to focus on the Let's Plays being as special as they can, incorporating as many games as possible, so that people can get that little magic in there. Whether it's for the rest of the games, we want to be able to go purely on Twitch. We're no longer going to be on YouTube Gaming, it is solely Twitch. Because we are partnered on there, and to be honest, I do prefer the intimacy levels there. So if that is something that you do want to, think about doing, you can follow us on Twitch. You don't have to sub to Twitch. You can just follow and it'll be alright. Meanwhile, I'm not sure what other games are going to be doing, and there's no confirmation, and please don't ask the questions of, and when is this song coming out? That pisses me off to no end. It feels like I'm going to be put on a pedestal, and I don't like that. Again, I'm making songs out of my own will, I'm making Let's Plays out of my own will, I'm doing streams out of my own will. I am Will. Hi, who are you? Get the fuck off my channel. That's pretty much all I wanted to update on. Oh, no, wait. Animations. There are going to be a lot more of those parody-wise. If you saw the video Math, in like the little cartoon that we did, it was supposed to be a voice audition for Now Voice This. Spoilers, I did make it through. However, I never auditioned afterwards, so I figured others deserved it more than I did, so whatever. But out of that, we made that little cartoon Math, and the animator is Made. This is this dude here who made the rough animations for Brothers in Arms. He's gonna be one of our main animators for DAGames now. So expect more parodies coming soon as well. Not sure how long it's gonna take for these to do, but he's a fast worker. He's cool. That is pretty much all I need to talk about. As far as I'm aware, that is everything covered. If I forget something, kill me. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy what's coming to you. Otherwise, you'll be regret with an eternal fate. Yeah, just kidding. I like messing with this light. It's quite fun. But regardless, that's the updates. Let me know what you guys think. Again, this is not concrete. This is going to be one-off. If you guys happen to enjoy it and it happens to do well, we will continue. Otherwise, we'll just try and go back to the old ways. Whichever you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And of course, if you like what you saw, click like and subscribe and share with friends and family. Maybe your dog. I'm Will of DAGames. Let's do this week. Let's fucking get crazy. I'm back and I'm better than ever. We'll see you very soon. Peace out!